Then the 4 points behind Wigan, who were third. He said 16 points, £2 million last week's performance wasn't great.
Okay, so yeah, hello guys. I'll be doing solo. So I also have to get inside my screen.
Here we go. For many reasons, the Saints, for their coach Paul Rowley, as far as the performance is concerned, and from camp, as they desperately try to keep their season alive. Here is Luca Peter, who's been a big part of the Saints since coming from Canterbury Bankstown in the NL. You look at the way that last week, like I said, they're big, they're physical, they're aggressive, they really do get stuck into you. The completion rate was really good last week, was 56%, they just had 21 sets of 6 against the Rhinos, 36 tackles, 7 penalties away. Like, they come up with stats like that, they give Saints a chance in this game. Well, let's change for Dragons literally just before they came out onto the field. Leo Del-Latour, the winger, is out.
Right.
He picked up an injury in the warm-up. So,
guys, yeah, that's the sums up.
Clement Martana is now on the bench. How much that will affect them, we're going to have to wait and see. But since Paul Rowley will be pleased with the opening. Yeah, look, you'll be pleased as well with the attitude that they're going to show in defence. Said they're going to get off the line here, try and really restrict the meters. The power that Qatar like to play with on a real strong goal forward, you've got to make sure you control the first few plays. Here's Lewis Dodd, of course, played here for 35 years. Lewis Dodd before going off to the players' trade with South Sydney in the MRL. Didn't work out there. He'll be hoping to torment his former club. That was Sexton's kick. It's in Jack Wellesby. Looking to make some progress for Saints. Wearing their third strip tonight, the blue and white stripes. 9. Here is the debut boys.
7, 8, 5, 1.
Jack Campbell, 18 years of age. Only found out when he was playing the Sporting after Nelly McDonald withdrew. What a moment. Yeah. And for his family, his granddad, Dave Campbell, former referee, one of the best that he's had. Chris Campbell played for Warrington and Whitehaven. Big mate for the family. Yeah, Saints on the last, just shy of halfway. Burns finds Jackson Hastings under pressure there from Lewis Dodd. It's into the sunshine, and Staines has knocked it on. It's picked up by Burns. Was it a knock on from Staines, or was it a knock on from Harry Robertson? What's the call? I think it was Tristan Searle. Yeah. Well, make it all into a contest. It just comes off his right hand. But that's what he's got to do. He's got to challenge that football. Every time that ball goes up in the air, he's got to make sure he makes him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it'll happen for Tristan Saylor in there. St Helens are being encouraged by the start. Catalan beaten, well beaten at home by the Leeds Rhinos last weekend. So they'll be looking for an improvement. They've lost the last 3, Catalan. They've now got a penalty. Some counter, is it? Just give the penalty away. Second play. You just relieve the pressure and all the hard work that you do to get down there and just lying on just a bit too long. The first real chance for Catalan with ball in hand. Let's see what they can do. Here was Maria. Real aggression from the front row. Steal at Maria. Here is the guile of Julien Bousquet. 15 years of Catalan. Obviously, he's been tips on now and Dodd with a short pass. And Faithful asking for a forward pass. Didn't come. So a couple of opportunities left in this set. Hugo Tisson, good field position this for Catalan. Sexton with a short pass goes behind Charlie Staines. They lose 10 or 15 metres. Last tackle, the Gare at dummy half. It is Sexton who goes high and slices off the side of his boot. That's a really good shot by Douglas under pressure. Fuses the danger. Yeah, that's outstanding, isn't it? You go up, you command that ball, you take it. Really good take from the young man. There is Saylor. Wellesby now and Robertson. It's interesting that Sale was named in the centres and Robertson had stand off, but I think they're going to mix and match, aren't they, with ball in hand. Shorrock now and Hastings, they're trying to find space on that left-hand side. Here is young Jake Davis. Straight offload, Wellesby now. That's been brought down with Jacob Hope. Decent centre from the Hope side. On the last, Wellesby going to chip over the top and Staines will take it under no pressure, close to his own line.
Yeah, that's a great place to turn the ball over, though, isn't it? Trapping him in the corner here now, getting off the line, trying to get some real aggressive contact on here on Catalan.
Oh.
Like I was saying before about Jack Wellesby, Tristan Sale and Harry Robertson, they'll all change. They can all play in different positions, whether it be half-back or whether it be full-back or stand-off. Three really talented players.
Sexton going early in the tackle count. That looks like a really good kick. 80 metres downfield. Picked up by young Campbell. Worth mentioning, by the way, he's lost the Holden, Farnworth Hornets conveyor belt. There's a few of them come from there.
I think there's about 7 in the first team squad at Saints that have come through that club. George Blaney as well.
24-18.
Percival, Owen Dagnall, Harry Robertson.
Said Perry win
Jack Campbell.
why he left and out.
Only just come back from a broken leg himself, and
12.
a season that's been catalogued by injuries. Robertson and Wellesby.
The team could win.
Taken by Sailor. Wellesby was hit. Stays down. That would be a worry for St. Helens. Kick goes across and taken by Cottridge for the Catalan. Wellesby still down on halfway.
The short side don't he gets some attention because Jack Wellesby just kept hold of the ball. Looks like he's winded.
0-0. 7 minutes gone. This time on Sunday, Saints in disarray against Toulouse. What did you make of that defeat, that performance?
Well, I was looking at what they were playing against, how confident Toulouse were, the plays that were missing. We've got to take everything into account. Sometimes we've got to take a deep breath. Sometimes when we watch the game of rugby.
There's an opportunity here for Bureau Bichet. Brilliant pass. He got the ball to side. Charlie Staines who will score. The dog was in support. It was the break brilliant by Bureau Bichet with Charlie Staines, who goes over for a 10th try this season. Always dangerous by now. Wellesby still receiving treatment of halfway, but it's Catalan who struck first through Charlie Staines.
Look, the fans aren't happy. The reason why they're not happy is because Jack Wellesby was down. He was out the player, wasn't he? But the referees can't stop the play unless the doctor is on the field. He was only getting attention by the physio. As you can see, the doctor in the red t-shirt was on the sideline. So you've got to play to the whistle. You've got to defend what's in front of you, and that's where they get you. They absolutely get you, Catalan. They play the game with so much speed. And like I said, Charlie Staines, he told for the tries with so much speed. He gets some attention, he gets hit, doesn't he? He gets absolutely whacked by Fartapi. Winded. The first points of the night. Goal to the Dragons.
Yeah, that's an interesting rule, isn't it? You see there, the Saints mates are a bit concerned because of Jack Wellesby, the doctor a bit on the field.
It's the doctor in the red jersey. As soon as the doctor in the red jersey comes on the field, that's when the referee will stop the play. He wasn't on the field, he was on the sideline.
Bureau Bichet suspended for 2 games. Back in business. Boy, that was a brilliant break. He created the try. Charlie Staines scored it. Now we have the action. Catalan lead by 6 points to 0, but that was a brilliant break. Bureau Bichet, one of the top young talents of the season.
Well, they fluffed his lines, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago when they played against Warrington. That's probably easier. He gets through the gap at Warrington, then he
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
have
there's
the
none of these
confidence to throw the ball.
typos.
On this occasion,
Everything
I'm
has to
sure
be
that
like
still
the
As I said, oh, I'm not staying here. I'm not
ringing in
staying
his
here.
ear. And he had that 2-on-1. He had to give it to Charlie Stearns. The player was in a better
I did
position.
say we went to Jay.
Yeah, the third one now.
I don't know, lovely. We had
Let's
to
give
go
the nod, he's okay now. Jack Wells beat
Yeah, the third one now.
The 6
You can
minutes.
go to any, no matter how crap it is, if you're only
Do
staying
exactly
one
what
night, you
they're
can
doing.
look
They're
at it.
going to try and take out this
Did you catch
Whitehead
it?
safety
But
defence.
why did the I'll tell you this
Davidson
was
Campbell on the wing.
for the cheapest. That's
That's where your senior boys have got to really protect them. I think we've got to work really hard. A lot of communication will come in here. Councillor, you had to roll you down the middle of the field. Nice offload from
It was
Hugo.
scary out of Teesson. He was waiting for it. He knew it was coming. Hugo Teesson. The Cadillac getting on a roll here. It was Dawn and dummy half. Here's Frank Maria just inside the centre half of the field. Terrific opening try from the French side. Sexton now and Allen puts in a lot of work, and unsung hero in the front row, Josh Allen. Last tackle, Sexton under pressure from Hastings. Into the corner where the sun is shining. It was dropped by Douglas. So he was safe as houses with the first one that went towards him 2 or 3 minutes ago. And that error, the Catalan now are looking at going back to back.
Hopeful wasn't the first time, like you said, he's not comfortable when that ball went up. He was adjusting his feet under the ground. The sun wasn't in his eyes, and would have expected him to catch that there under no pressure.
How many times have I told you to buy an iPad? You just won't listen. If you sat on put and you can't sleep, you can go on it.
A little bit of
You can
pressure.
read them if you want
You know,
to
he
read
wants
them.
to set
You
six,
can
this, I
play
believe.
games.
Again, look at all the
Nothing
players
goes
that's missing.
Sat there on the benches with Whitman and Darren Clark and Mike. Here is Lewis
That's why your
Dawn.
back's
Long
up.
Lucian pass out to Euro Victor. Well watched by
not magic going on the bus trip though, is it? You got
Starts
that.
half eight now, and Don once more. Maria really has come on leaps and bounds in the last 12 months. Frank Maria. Sexton getting ever closer to that Saints line. The
Completely
error
different.
from the wing of Douglas. Well, it's a set restart as well. They're putting themselves under pressure, St Helens. Teesson scrambling for the line, trying to go behind. Another six again on the Saints line. Well, they're asking for trouble here. Here is Bousquet. They're going to have at least 10 tackles on that St Helens line. Sexton, inside it goes, and here is Eden Roger-Smith playing his second game, signed from Carcassonne in the French league. Dog wrapped up by Robinson, still gets in the way. Sexton now, ball in hand, and the offload again to Teesson. No running safe striker here at the moment. Couple of opportunities left in this second. St Helens hang on. Sexton once more turns, and the ball goes backwards. The referee will say.
That's a great win for Saints.
That was a magnificent way that came forward from somewhere from Sexton. He was convinced it went backwards. The rule had not gone. St Helens.
I'm going to big back to Jake Burns in the middle of the field, and it must have felt like he was in a washing machine. There was that many players running out, and he'd get banged there whenever. And Curtis Cernan, both of those players come up with two really big players defensively.
Depends what run you get, doesn't it?
6-0, a fast and furious start from the Catalan Dragons. There's the coach.
No,
Cartwright,
completely different.
with the announced as the permanent coach on a 2-year
Especially if you go to these old it's different if you go to an English one, because
Really good player.
most runs are not so bad, are they? If you go to an old one, you're going to get some runs that are not good.
St Helens will be buoyed and encouraged by that defensive effort. Saruki Fafita. Burns at dummy half. Here is Hastings now.
Because they know we'd like to travel abroad. We know we've never done it this year. A couple of times.
Short fire and Hastings finds Robertson looking for a way through, but Fatami strong in defence. 14 minutes gone. Still Catalan in front. Mirror shorts again. Straight up right in front of the Catalan post. 50 yards out from the line. On the line, Hastings will lift it towards that far corner. Confidence goes up. Takes it well under pressure for Davis and for Douglas. The Central Aussie did well and under pressure.
Nice set 6 though, wasn't it? He was under pressure constantly again. These are the things that will hurt overall. You can't control this though, but you get excited, you want to defend, you want to push up, you want to trap them in the corner. You do all the hard work to get down there, and then you give a penalty away.
Showed it again, wasn't it? So it's a relieving penalty. Sexton.
A couple of those penalties have been down there, and they've been by certainly the most experienced.
Roger Smith. Transfers a Catalan to Bill, play on, to slow play the ball, but I imagine for Paul Rowley's I think too many offloads for the Catalan side. G-Sol at dummy half. Busquets.
Done about changing 40, number 40.
Because the game so according to what they said before, they want them to shut it down completely.
With the bench it was, who managed to hang on to it. Here it's Sexton.
40 at 116.
It was Burns again who made the crucial tackle on the last under pressure. Burns
I don't understand because
under pressure. Wellsley.
the fellow who put on about 40 said 116 will be done in sort of bit. How's it going to get to them if it can't go to them? Yeah, it says 40 is going to look like they've done it in George that way. But I think it said the 160 will be going to go through the 10 ones here. About 19 now.
There was a knock on and the video reference is Liam Rush. This is a big
So does that mean the traffic won't be able to come down so we're on the product?
Oh, is it going to go?
Must be something to tell you, so.
Not too many times.
Oh, what's that for that?
Tells under some pressure. See that he goes to try and pick the ball up. I think he's not the ball up, I'll be honest. It's not really difficult to beat that.
I'm going to get to that. Temple moving now.
See whether they're
Yeah.
and then you can see they look one pump or something.
Yeah, I think there's that there.
The player goes on here. Player doesn't play. I jumps over it. You can see wobbles a bit and tries to pick the ball up. Look at this ball here.
I'm going to go Chapel Street. Stop it up, sure. Sure, you can't get to York Road. So how's it going to get to the top that way?
York Road, Crossgate.
Oh, come right down to Upper Skates, right back down on the
Get his foot in to pick the ball up.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
To scoop it up. So he pushed it
Well,
forward.
just 160, I've just got the same way as Farley on it. I'll just go through Crossgate to got a Castleford, won't it? So it's more or less saying anybody who lives at Walton ain't going to have a bus to go into town. Have a bus to go to
Well,
Crossgate.
it's 5 o'clock. No, this week's got we can get Leeds.
But it's how long it should for.
We can get bus to York Road, can't we?
That's all you have to do it.
56, so
Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. Same way coming back. Well, how was it should for? What's the hell it should for?
Anywhere near the Catalan line, it's probably as close as they've been, but Cyril in now on the charge.
ممكن في سؤال.
I think we just sit one way and
When you get
you know, put the way on traffic
Arrows
lights.
kept
just
towards the
to-
No, they're not gonna be able to big tail that.
John, for the first time as the head coach, charged Catalan and Cartwright with the second appearance on loan from Hull gets his first massive call for the captain challenge, even bigger call.
Yeah, well, they've been really good, man. You're only the opening 17 and a half minutes. John Cartwright, well, we're happy that he's down the decent game. One thing we want to lose this game, though. Great call from them. You could see he just wobbled them when he tried to put his feet down. Great kick, wasn't it? From Hastings to the other side. Jed Cartwright, well, wow. He's big, powerful. He just pops the ball up with his right hand. Manages to get back hold of it. That's a big play from the back rower. A huge play. And just what Saints needed for the confidence. Look at how you put yourself in a position. We said before about making everything a contest when it goes up the air. That's exactly what Cartwright did there.
Points aren't we this first half, and
Changing.
Jackson Hastings looking to tie him up at 6 points apiece.
No changes.
Catalan will possibly
When
ruin the
did he say
opportunities that they've had inside the
a couple of months or so?
Saints red zone, close to that St Helens line, and not being able to convert pressure into points. Jackson Hastings, who will be up on the contract will play St Helens in 2027. 2 points from his boot, 6 apiece.
You're opposite Jed Cartwright. Look at that. Look how good he runs in the air. God, the fantastic. Couldn't get anywhere near him. He's a big man, isn't he? Cartwright. And he's been brought in, you know, to performances like that.
Well, Saints right back on the level terms, and here is looking for Peter.
It's not just
Got to play up.
obviously affects local people, but it also affects places like Blue Sky Cup. How do those people got big
Physical
Says road
tactics.
closure. Alton Temple Newton Link South Road is affected by road work and central closures. It may require diversion from the 22nd of July through to Tuesday the 19th of August. So they can't shut completely because if you live inside the road,
Keeping on the field like he's big.
can't say you can't go over it's closed.
No, what we're saying is we can't go through it. We'd be able to drive up it so far. And you might be able to drive down it so far. You can't drive right.
Just
So
take
if
me
you
up,
live
I'll
at
be
the
fine.
top, how would you go?
I know what I've got to do.
If you live
All you have to drive right round Cosgate to come down Chapel Street.
The building, aren't they, more, I think, for 2027.
Only come down it, can't you?
John Cartwright will be confirmed as the coach. It'll be a
When they say that the blocking road, so what would be like blocking it up for 500 yards? We just want to, so far that they're digging up to do, is it water pipes?
Big 20s players that wanted to prove the point that John Cartwright come back in. I'll come in now.
So you can get to the top where Little is and that, because you can drive right round either round, well, only way you can do is to go through Crossgate, back down Chapel Street, and drive up to
Get his hands on the ball in this
come down Silver Road. Then you can get into
I'm
Alton.
prop forward talking about prop forward. 6 apiece.
it says it
They
may
point to the first half.
diversion.
Good game.
Of course, it will require diversion, but you can't really get through it. What it is, it won't interrupt traffic that much, because they can go different ways. Once you're at certain, you can go different ways, But it'll affect blood sugar because they have a road schools, obviously. They have to divide the different way. And their way, buses' way, is forget about all people who live there. Just do it how easy it is. Go around, go depends on the shop. It's shop for.
Looks a bit unsteady on his feet, so straight
So it's
away
going to
play.
be 6 weeks.
Just stop. They won't take any
Tonight,
chances.
you know, like they're flat the bus.
If it's a head injury, it's on.
Temple there, come home. Go back from the
He
window.
plays around.
Across the gate.
Yeah, and also the referee.
It says Councillor Alan Aidan, Richard back. Can we have
Again,
some clarity?
looking at the
What
dogs.
is going on?
Who's leaving on the bench?
Gas section.
That's the
Already up.
Yeah.
Well, somewhere just shut the main road down and just without telling you.
For 4 weeks.
So, somewhere to do that without giving anybody any notice. Telling bus companies, giving them plenty of notice. Because it's not just a case of bus companies saying, oh yeah, well, we'll just go pay instead. It's a case of getting the message out. So everybody will take the air again. So no way the buses are.
One of the excellent allocated highways in Northern
No, I know they tell me.
was
Leaving will come onto the field. 6 apiece, about
All
right.
this leaving.
Really good game. Really good game.
It
This.
says, LCC
Bending the road in
Energy
sense, fans will say that's what they want
Yeah,
to
they
see.
say
Who's
that.
leaving coming onto the
is
field now?
working
We'll
with
give
on
it up in this season. We'll give them a different dimension behind the road really quick after we are.
will not be closed for
Lots of
4 weeks.
questions.
Wigan,
They
isn't
will
it? Here
use
is
the bus lane
Luke
to
at
be
the
closed
to
at one point. And our highway
last tackle
engineer is
over this
working
set. Hastings again.
Well, that's what I read that they were showing bus lane and so buses will have to use the lane that they can't use.
It's really good twisted sail there.
And that's what I read, and then somebody else put it on this other bit. Oh, and it says that also the was right.
Fraser goes through the game, but offside, play the ball. The Fatale was nearly clear. He hit that
H,
thing.
Martin, Control, DC, Tab, Q, Windows, K,
Gets up, he's trying to get back and get squared, and Lewis Dobbs spots him and runs straight back into him to give the penalty away.
So Catalan back with ball in.
Because it's like when you're coming down, when the buses come down Selby Road, it's a guided bus lane.
Yeah, she just said then, she says it, but most of work will be done.
Well, halfway down it is. It's not all the way down because on this side, when you're coming down, it's just a bus lane, isn't it? It's just a bus lane, don't it?
The Giants are over season.
It's when you get to, you know, that street that goes, where it goes across, where you go across the road. That's when it changes to a bus lane.
Saint got to defend their line again. Here in
Depends when they're digging up.
Sexton. Roger Smith drawn down. Real pressure from the Dragons. Bousquet. Again, the charge from the veteran. They come the short side now with Darwin. The David starts halfback. To Robertson. Saints. Heroic godlike defending in the moment. Can the Dragons reach it off this step? Here is Bousquet, the third carry from Jimmy Bousquet with an offload and he's believing. He slips. Bousquet has become the master of those offloads. Darwin trying to kick through. On the last, Saints somehow survive again.
Again, I want to give him a name check yet. It's just on his haunches in front of the sticks. Then we come up with a very good one-on-one tackle with Julian Bousquet, twice the size of him, to prevent him scoring. Massive play for them, but they're under great pressure here now.
and then
This is the response, I guess, that Paul Wally was asking for after the comparison to Toulouse.
You can't doubt the commitment we want to show him here.
Looking for the offload, but there's no one supporting him. Already the last over the Saints. Hastings with a kick downfield, trying to split the winger and the fullback. Picked up on the bounce by Espuro Bichet. The tackle from Matty Evans, another of the Saints youngsters, 19 years of age, made his debut against Toulouse, now back on here from the bench.
Okay. I'll finish this set, then I'll go into different so to just staying on this one.
Really impressed with him in the first team, showing how good he is. He'll relish this opportunity, the young lad.
29 tackles in 20 minutes against Toulouse, putting a lot of work. Coxon's brought down. Lewis Dodd, here is Lipovich. Sends off the challenge of Harry Robertson. Last tackle again. Sexton under pressure. Wellesby will watch it.
I'll finish this
Then
set,
it's
then
left.
I'll go different
Marcus not square. Campbell picked the ball up, he went closer enough, thinking that he might have just under a penalty from the referee.
of control.
Seems to have just stepped the speed of the game up, don't he, Catalan, in the last few minutes?
Another teenager in the red scrub cap there, Tom Humphreys.
Right,
In a
shift.
hooker, Wellesby with the kick downfield. Batted backwards by Charlie Staines. It was Staines' try that gave Catalan the lead after 8
As a back row and a very good one. You see, Staines trying to get him on the outside. Douglas and this coming across the area. That's a big play, right part of the field as well. Football rolling. Like Robin says, it all doesn't it? Said before about the mistakes that they made last week. 56% completion rate against Leeds Rhinos. They ended up losing the game at home.
The Saints have been forced to defend for quite a long period in this half. And now looking to attack with Robertson. The last time they were this close to the Catalan line, they scored, and now Saints have got a separate start to 6 again. Dodd, too long in the tackle. Cartwright, they've got Saints try, is brought down. Hastings now, and here is Robertson. Wellesby and Davis on the charge. Sexton is there again to bring him down. A couple of yards away from the line. What can Saints do with this field position? Here is Fafita. Trying to set things in motion. Still a couple of opportunities left in this set for the Saints. Hastings! And the chance is wasted. Hastings and Shorts getting in each other's way. Chance gone, 6-all. It remains 13 minutes to half time.
You know, it was a look, wasn't it, from Jackson Hastings? It was like the no-look pass he continued. He was looking at Wellesby and Shorrocks for the ball was going out the back. And it looks like Shorrocks has copped one as well in the side. Jackson Hastings, well, the shake of the head. He says it all. He's pointing where he wants him to run.
Miscommunication. Saints have won their last 5 games against Catalan in the league.
I've got to go back and see if this is happening.
If they win this one, I would suggest it would be the biggest achievement of all with the team they've got out.
Funny things happen in rugby league, don't they, as well? You know, you get young lads coming in who want to make a name for themselves. The opposition don't know what the strengths and weaknesses are.
Regan, McDowell, Johnny Hart, here is Staines now. Bousquet, dangerous Bousquet. And again, you could see he was desperately trying to offload, wasn't he? Sexton with the kick downfield. Wellesby will watch it carefully and lay it off for Douglas.
No, I do. That's just got to.
Absolutely.
I do just the blue.
Sure, I'm got full respect for the team came out at half 6 and seeing who was playing, who was not. I'm leaving some of the names. We played the Saints, we will certainly know them when they go home.
Just about handled there by Harry Robertson. Midway slide the right half of the field. The left for David. So you get the Peter. Humphrey finds Hastings. Again, will try to put the pressure on Staines, but watches it, checks it well. The full line.
Looks like single words on for Peter as well. Another one on the production line.
Pastels got
Cotrick's brought down. No shortage of effort for this same scratch side. Very sure Cotrick was looking to offload. Brought down on halfway. Here is the dangerous Dodd, and here is the even more dangerous Bartape. Brilliant tackle from Robinson. Bartape still managing to offload. Well, leaving now. They've got numbers out on the right hand side. Staines. Ball goes out now for Cotrick. Cotrick will stall the try. For a try out of nothing, and they shifted it. Brilliant play from Bartape. Robertson with the tackle, but they shifted it from left to right. And it's Cotrick who chips inside. Catalan have the lead with 10 minutes to go to half time.
They looked powerful last week against the Rhinos. Cotrick hasn't scored since they played Toulouse in April, and that was a much needed try, wasn't it? From them. They go down this left hand side. Tristan Saylor jumps the line, and he didn't really need to do that. All he needs to do is make sure that his defenders inside and outside and keep that solid line. Makes the error, and all of a sudden they know that they've got him over on the right hand side. They've got the numbers. It's just about executing the pass. A couple of players come over, just try and get Cotrick over the sideline. The over chase, he just steps off his right foot, knows he's got the power to go in. Bartape did ever so well, didn't he, to get the ball to Liam. Liam is just looking to play straight away. You've got that space. But you look at the finish here from Cotrick, just steps on the brakes, steps off the right foot and gets in for a really important try.
They've been threatening.
because of this.
Said that they just seem to have upped the tempo in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Bishek off the touchline. He's got a boot with him.
Here we go. Let's go.
Percentage-wise, with a Mexican Super League. Kick attempt, goal.
They'll have to leave the dog there.
Am I even going after Pastels got
He likes him indeed. This was the moment with the ball left his boot. He knew exactly where he was going. Brilliant kick from Oscuro Bichet. He's been outstanding.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
I said the big error in defence now was Tristan Saylor put all sorts of pressure on his side, plays from the left hand side, then pushing over to the right hand side, try and stop the play. Then Catalan spot that, they go across. And a couple of over chases for Paul Rowley, but nice try from Cotrick.
Pastels got
Down this left hand side, Oscuro Bichet and Bartape have been looking very, very dangerous.
Like I said, what was another penalty, one of those yardage penalties.
place.
Cartwright, the guilty man.
Place.
Is it 3-6 again? They're saying to give away probably, I don't know, was it 4 penalties maybe? They're certainly not helping themselves.
Sad.
What can Catalan do here? Just under 8 minutes to go at half time. In front, deservedly so.
Cheer.
Is Bousquet. Another big shift in Julien Bousquet. Leaving from dummy half, and now they'll try and find space on this left-hand side again with Bartape. Campbell does well, the extra one debut to bring him down. Danger not over. Leaving. Looking for Willie Rubbish now with Sexton. Here is Lacaire. Davis with the tackle. But they're trying to stretch Saints left and right here. Leaving. Bousquet turning, looking to offload. Evans brings him down in the tackle, along with Sirenen. Last one, short side it is. Ball go back to Contact. He manages to beat one, beat two, beat another, still
Oh,
going.
tackle good, isn't it?
The next
From Slade.
ball down. And the ball comes loose and Saints have him.
Oh,
Very
and
good.
a try.
But Catalan managed to score a try. Well, I wonder, as the ball come loose, Catalan think they may have scored it.
It's a try. Freaking
What?
well.
A Catalan error. Tom Grant, you have a look at this. Wellesby with the pass out. No try, he says, but this is a huge moment for the video referee of Rush.
Okay, we're coming into no tackle. We're just checking for a knock on that Catalan here in the build-up. So we're going to review the full face. See what happens here. We'll use the other corner angle. Camera one. Okay, so we've got a better camera to show us that. So he's trying to offload it. He offloads it into the hands of Shorrock, so we can play on from this point. So it's still no tackle. Still no tackle. Wellesby runs across the field. He passes it. We need to establish if there's any contact from Dot there. We'll go to camera one. There's no change in rotation of the ball. Possibly check camera 8.
No, that's right. It's a good try.
Okay, we're just looking to see this contact. Like, oh yeah, okay. So show me that again. Sorry. Yeah, go from here really slow. He releases the ball and then it touches the hand of Don and goes forward.
So, yeah.
Thank you. I made my decision. It's going to be no try.
There you go. I'll tell you what, much relief for St Helens. Huge relief for Jack Wellesby.
That's just your blue.
We're not going off those guys. Going to be a scrum, Jackson.
That's in the camp.
Put pressure on his former teammate, Jack Wellesby. Jack Wellesby straight away. I didn't know whether Jack Wellesby thought that was a knock on or the one down that was involving Contrix and Shorrock. He didn't give himself up, did he? That's one round back.
St Helens survived. Catalan leading by 12 to 6. It's been a thunderous first half, hasn't it?
You know, they're well and truly in this game, you know, get some words of wisdom at half time by the coach, Paul Rowley, and you could come outside, pull a few things, tighten a few things up.
I wish I could do more.
And we're honest, right? There'll be many Saints fans that walked in here today not thinking that there's only going to be 6 points in it coming up to half time.
I was Evans with the run. Shorrock at the stage.
There we go.
I think that's the thing that Saints are going to have to take.
Let's
Discipline,
enter June
errors,
back.
discipline, and that
IC
really has been their downfall.
Elton FM.
A couple of mistakes. He put the handbrake on, didn't he? See as soon as he saw Allen coming. He offered himself on the inside. So
Top TV.
the big figure of Josh Allen coming, trying to change direction, losing possession. His teammates from out in this set of 6.
That can't be you, can
Yeah,
that?
the Catalan
That's a little bit.
for most of the first half. It was like, yeah,
Windows.
leaving. Oh, here's Compton now looking for the offload. He was through the tackle.
They don't get to this here, that yellow one.
Hastings stopped him off from offloading, but the danger signs are there once more for St Helens. Sexton,
But I got upstairs.
Allen up to them post.
£75.
Desperate times for the Saints. Dodd, the former Saints man, and Bartape. Bartape still going. Much strength and power. All meant to stop him on that try line.
This
Leaving as they go
hockey
to the right now.
is brilliant.
Allen
That's
smothered
Leeds
the ball
United
down.
away shirt.
Last tackle. What a big moment this is in this game. On the left, leaving to Conlon. It was clear. Survive again. Leaving the fraction forward. Conlon denied.
Well, like self the dummy, doesn't he? He goes down, entices Shorrocks. The gap opens up. He goes down.
That's last year's.
Disappointed, isn't he? He was leaving. He thought the ball was okay.
Dusty
The dummy, the player, was forward.
I picked one's the goalkeepers 26, 27.
Somehow, it's still 12-6 to Catalan.
Kids are on 60 now.
It's so important now to finish the next two sets off by getting to the kick.
Hopefully, from Debbie Howard. As well.
He works hard, doesn't he? Humphries, he's not the biggest, but he's certainly tough. And he gets out his urgency, his effort, forces the ref to give a penalty away.
The other game, of course, tonight over in West Yorkshire. Wigan, they were 4-0
MS.
approaching half-time.
It's that one, which is a red shirt, yellow,
Good run from
and a yellow long sleeve.
Listen, having
That's in the red shirt.
Yeah.
Wells, we now
That's going into
Like-
What will it be?
He doesn't get that right, does he?
no chance for the Yarmouth.
Well, if
We're
that's
still
the
26, you know, now, aren't we?
the line who it's intended for, it looked like Tristan Taylor just put his hand out and then pulled back out of it, didn't he? He thought that
That's 25,
Campbell was going to get the ball,
That's it, leads on, you know.
have a chance.
I don't think it's
They haven't got them descending to do with it.
25, 26.
Dusty blue.
So
He
it's just
nice and
the,
tight work around the wood.
red shirt.
You can see some silly yards up the middle here.
Oh, well, we have never gone 6 points now. So you go.
That's last year.
You said last week, I watched the effort, I was embarrassed. I won't be embarrassed about seeing that from the place today. Travis Nets.
If anything, probably no differently.
It was Alexis Lees on from the bench.
When they come out here, they say pitching and players and
Talk about a call with a minute and a half to go to half time. And they're going to go, well, they are going to go for the try. More defending for St Helens to do. There may have been a temptation to try and
Can carry on now.
over a penalty
Right,
goal
so
to
you,
make it a 2-score game. Not a bit of it. Here's Sexton. Another error from St Helens. And here's Fartape now. Offloaded through a feature through the gap.
Oh,
And again, they're offloading at will here. Lease for Catalan. St Helens survives 60 seconds. But can Catalan get a crucial try on the stroke of half time? Sexton once more, low look pass for George. Have to take the tackle.
I've got another game.
Would have been called for obstruction. Cruz leaving now.
Played 25 out of 58.
Does well. Brilliant offload. The lead offloads. So David. Here is a Puro Beach there. And happy to all over the ball. Or was he just short? He was just short. The referee here. Call the flag.
Yeah, he was there when he touched it.
That's a brilliant tackle, you know. Jack Campbell, lots of tackle from the team. Take the ball. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the young man. Well, it looked as if a Spiro beat. Look at this.
Well, he's hit it with absolutely everything. He's so brave, isn't he? The young man. You can see that his left leg goes over. It's a clear goal from the touch judge.
Cool. 305. Cool.
The hooter. To everyone has been a pulsating first 40 minutes. Desperate from St Helens. They're still in it. But a half time, Catalan.
wanted to buy you a present. Now, I want you to be safe.
Not me up your own lot. Search. How to stop feeling sad about a dead husband. Music might improve your mood. Danger! Danger! I am naked! Yes. According to York Sugar, the best way to meet people is to smile and ask a question. How much do you weigh?
Android starts Friday the 17th of July on BBC One and iPlayer. I'm on a journey that has brought me here, to the most famous football country in the world, Brazil. Can the game I once fell in love with be found? I'm Kevin Bridges, and I am in search of a beautiful game. Watch on BBC iPlayer. Give it up for the greatest of all time. Made impossible. Feel like it was possible. Your superstar lineup of unforgettable characters.
Times
And absolute icons.
The stakes couldn't be higher. Please do continue to enjoy yourself.
From football legends to TV royalty. Watch them all on BBC iPlayer.
You said something about the money. Just understand that this is the only chance I have that weekend. Do you have any relationship with the Sunshine?
songs.
Does the British countryside speak to you? Yeah. What does it say? Find your way.
I believe in marriage. This is why I've done it 5 times.
I lost my way slightly for
Vote for again, please.
Genuinely,
Vote
I
for
don't know
again,
how to
please.
handle something
Yes.
without experience without music.
Louis through into it. Watch this and much, much more from Louis on BBC iPlayer.
She knew you were coming. She could see the future. We're here to find the truth. Something happened and I need to follow it.
The Rapture. Coming soon to BBC iPlayer.
This.
Hello, I'm Tom Taylor, puzzle consultant.
I'm seeing consult.
That does sound more like an actual job. That sounds good, doesn't it? Who's fastest at Ronaldo?
That had to be Nanny.
What do you mean? I was quick myself.
Yeah, I was too. Don't forget about me.
I feel like I might be sick. Why am I still got a cold? BBC Sounds. Packed with personality.
Let's get like a purple jar. Yeah. No, thank you. Good chunk. That's the only one I took.
I don't know if you play foot license, so you think they could have put someone on, wouldn't you? Have somebody on, you know, like they do on other channels, somebody else and all.
I'll create an easy. I'll do one. Which, whatever. If I ever I'm kidding.
thing's for sure, Terry O'Connor, we have a game.
Yeah, really good that first half. Do you know, it's easy when you look through the team and you see that these captain stars that they come up to the field. So I was really upset with some of the youngsters that they had, you know, stepping up today. But really impressed with Jack Campbell on debut. Davis playing opposition, playing the centre, done a really good job over on certainty. Tom Humphries and Matty Evans as well. And when they've gone up to the field, they've added some real impact. They've run hard, they've known what the job is, they've carried it out. We're really, really happy. Like I said in the first half, with what we've seen from this side.
Keep hold of the ball. Stop the hours of force and pressure. Probably the message in short from Paul Rowling starts with the second half. If they can attack that Catalan line, they have points in. Have too many opportunities in the first half.
But something that is going on is you said restart. They're very responsive, saying it's only 10 minutes. It's just exactly how they find it out. They're doing. The minutes of the ball against more experienced players on and take some of those younger players off the firing line.
So we're underway. What will the second 40 minutes throw up for us here at the Brewdog Stadium? Intriguing first half, that's for sure. St Helens, with their litany of injuries, 16 players ruled out at the moment, showing a lot more stubborn from the fight. It looks like
Get
Roger
lost
Smith
but soon.
put the ball down, and this is the start that St Helens would have wanted.
Yeah, he knows it as well, doesn't he?
Hang on a sec, we may be getting captain's challenge.
Captain's challenge from the challenging Youngfield Bruins.
I've got present for you.
Well, there you go, it's a big call, isn't it, for Liam Rush? We had a call like this, didn't we, in the first half when Saints tapped it successfully. Was there a hand in there, or was it a knock on? Roger Smith.
I think it's often that from the angle from behind, Robertson was already stood up when he was squirt. When he loses the ball, that's a pointless challenge for me. Look, no, that's a waste of a challenge. That absolute waste of a challenge. He loses the ball. He didn't even look confident when everyone was saying, "Do you want a challenge for it?"
I think the word that's going to happen.
He's got into the tackle, he's dropped to the floor, he's getting up to play the ball, and it's so disappointing for the coaching staff.
Well, what an opportunity for St Helens at the start of the second half, an unexpected opportunity.
Well, you just look at the three players going, you've got Jack Wells, you've got Jack Smith, Tristan Saylor, and looks like they're coming to the left.
Red Hastings, and now the ball finds Douglas looking for a way through. Great chance for St Helens at the start of the second half. Davis with nowhere to go. Right on that line. Here is Shorrocks turning and trying to offload. Still trying to offload. Leeds St Helens eventually stop him from doing it. But now Hastings and Wellesby finds Robertson and Saylor with the offload! That's a try! Debut from the teenager Jack Campbell! What a play! What an offload from Saylor! What a moment! 18 years of age! Jack Campbell tried Saylor at the end of the first half. Try scorer at the start of the second half on his debut. That smile said it all.
Outstanding. I hope his granddad Dave is not jumping up and down in the stands. It will come out. That was brilliant, wasn't it, for the young man? What about the ball from Tristan Saylor? The only chance though, Roger Smith said that the challenge this, it goes against them. The ball gets put into Saints' hands, and Saints Over to that right edge. Nice little play.
Didn't
Tristan Taylor thought he
know.
blew it until he came up with that magical play to set the young man, Jack Campbell, through. And that's exactly the sort of start that Paul Rowley wanted from his side. What a pass. Brilliant. Outstanding. A good take as well, wasn't it, for the
He
Eagles?
ran it perfectly, Terry.
That's
Moment
it.
he'll never, ever forget. Try on debut. Jackson Hastings level the match with a touchline.
I think the fans are starting to believe now, aren't they? Brilliant. Like I said, he went for 40 it. Gets the ball, delivers the pass brilliantly to young Jack Campbell. Well, tonight he certainly won't forget, isn't it? Like you said, saved the try in the first half, scored a try early on in the second half. He's having a big game.
Well, just the start. Harry really wanted. There is Sirina. Spring the step leader.
Nice carry. Really, really good shot carry. Yeah. Fought hard. He got between two Catalan players and the ref. He just never gives up, does he? Gets to the ground. The next ref is from Condon. The ref blows the whistle.
Oh my.
Everton made a good addition to TK while Hastings now was looking for a way through. Play the ball, Humphreys and Shorts. So he's trying to come through and Shorts now trying to through. Play the ball. Back in front of the post. Here comes the Saints again with Shorts. Shorts on the back again. Ball down. 5 inches away from the line. Humphreys now. Puts a little kick through. Chases on. It's Robertson who wins the race. The Bones go back to back. What an incredible start to the second half. St Helens has scored 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. And for the first time in this game, they hit the front. Harry Robertson with the try.
Well, Harry Robertson scored the try, but what about the kick from Humphreys? He did a little pirouette. He didn't know what was going on. Behind the playing ball, he was caught out watching. He knew. Jack Wells knew what was watching because he was stood in front of the young man. So next he looks up, he sees that there's some space behind the sticks. And look at the curl on that ball. And Harry Robertson pushing up. And the effort from Harry Robertson makes this kick look exceptional. Oh, 4 to 6.2. What a turnaround. What an opening for the second half.
It's 5 seconds, not 3
Goes to show,
seconds.
doesn't it? You never. Humiliated 46-0 by Toulouse.
You just look at that kick. It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? A nice bounce up into the path of Robertson. What a
I
start
don't
to this
understand
second
the
half we've
pointing up
got.
because I'm not using mouse anymore.
There he is, Harry Robertson.
This is James Mistakes.
He's just brilliant.
With a checking, the video ref is checking this, Terry.
They've only done that in Holland. The Dutch,
Yeah,
Well, he's slowing down.
let's see how that works out.
Or you're looking
Actually,
for something. But first saw it, thinking to try.
So what's wrong with it?
If your dad's English, you can get English ones, but I think that's English, you can get them. So there's a lot of people. the Irish passport. That's
I thought they had to be born over there.
I thought it was a try. I'm still giving it a try.
so we decided to do it. So to do it, you have to
Well, Liam Rush was looking at it. He said there was insufficient evidence, and then you have another look, and now we decide this is under review. So we're going to have a listen to this, and we're going to have a look at this.
Okay, I've reviewed everything up to this point. We go frame by frame on this, please. Frame by frame. Frame by frame. Okay, go back on that, please. Jog it back. Go frame by frame. Frame by frame. Really slow. You can see it hits his left hand there, and then both hands appear to come off. Can we confirm that with camera 2, possibly, please? Or camera 9? Go frame by frame here, please. Okay, that then the left arm appears to still be on it there. Do we have any other available angles that are going to show me anything else, please? Go frame by frame on this, please.
That lead left arm there.
Okay, we can't see the left hand on that. Based on the angles I've seen, I have insufficient evidence to overturn a live call of a try. So the decision is going to be a try.
Well, there you go. Try is awarded Terry O'Connor.
I know the Saints fans in it. I thought it was a try when I first saw it. You know, nice play, wasn't it? Humphries to Robertson. Midweek kick.
Big moments again in this game. What a game this is. We've been treated to an absolute cracker here at the Three Dogs Stadium. Helens in front for the first time. They scored 2 tries in 3 minutes on start of the second half. Isn't that the extras? We've been 12-6 down at half time. And that re-empty.
Well, do you know your enthusiasm in a game when you play it? You just got to put yourself where the action is, and Robertson does that. Look, there was nothing on it. Humphries, you look at the curl on that ball. It's brilliant. And then the chase from Robertson will match a reward.
tell me I'm wrong.
You know, if you're seeing him playing out, you're playing here in this side here, you've got a couple of young front runners on it now for Sinclair and Matty Evans. You're just saying to him, look, carry the ball, expect some big shots coming in here. Next 5 minutes is going to be really, really physical.
Another good charge from Suriname. Humphries, Hastings looking to find a way through for St Helens, midway inside their own half of the field. He's made a difference, Humphries, and it's away! He's got support inside it! Tom Humphries take a bow. What a break. And Welby finishing off in some style.
You've got 2 good young lookers on show here tonight, haven't you? Jake Burns ran up on about 25 minutes, made 21 tackles, put himself everywhere, saved a couple of tries early on. Tom Humphries with his kick, with his injection of pace here. Look at this. He goes right up the guts, gets rid of a couple of big Catalan players, and look at that, he knows what he's got to do. He's got to deliver that pass at the right time. When he's looking to find Jack Welsby, he'll know how quick Charlie Staines is. So he knows he's got to get him interested enough that he buys his fullback some time. And that's a massive moment in this game, a huge moment in this game for Saints.
3 tries in 5 minutes.
Well, if they could bottle this up, you open 8.5 minutes in the second half, and they play like that for the rest of the year. Some of them first teamers that might not get back in.
Hastings with another 2, and Saints go out to 24 points as well. Still 32 minutes to go.
So we've got a game on here. coaching staff from both sides here. And the players that are playing the game, some of those players can't believe what they're seeing. They're doing it without the big boys, aren't they? That's nice play, isn't it? He goes right through the heart of that defence. And what I loved was his composure to give the ball to Welton when he needed to.
Just to double down on the point that you made, both young hookers, Burns and Humphreys, have been outstanding, haven't they?
Yeah, really good. The one who starts it, Burns, like soaking the ball, the pressure, and getting stuck into some of the big lads and getting really tight. And then Humphreys coming on, setting up those two tries.
Would I hate to do this?
The club plays it. There's Robertson who scored one of the safe tries at the start of this second.
They're getting some joy out, you know.
Charlotte, last one. Hastings goes high. Bureau Vichy under pressure does well. First time I think that the Catalan have had ball in hand properly in this second half.
They'll want a response now, won't they?
A long way to go. See what the Dragons are made of. Maria, again the aggression, again the drive from Frank Maria. To go to the World Cup with France in the autumn. Bousquet with the hard yards once more. There is Cobden. Again the offload. Western Helens have been caught out. Opportunity now for McGarry. He's got support from Cottridge. Try from Cottridge in the corner. Well, they've been warned. They've been warned, and Cottridge manages the ball down. There's the offload from Cobden. We talked about it in the first half. The offloads have been causing problems, and they caused a big problem there. And now Catalan are back into this dramatic game. 4 tries in 8 minutes at the start of the second half.
Yeah, well, the offload, like you said, from Conlon, it's the 11th one that they managed to get free. It attracts 3 defenders, gets the ball away to Cruz Lehman, and again, as soon as the ball's offloaded, they look for the outside, don't they? And it was a good finish, wasn't it? Under some pressure. McGurk gets the ball to the wing of Contris, and then all of a sudden, he does everything. Pulls people in, and the finish here, he's got to be good. Wow.
Brilliant from Cottridge. You know, Nick Cottridge, in 2 years at Catalan, has scored only 8 tries. He's now scored 2 tonight. 2 brilliant tries as well from the former captain Raider. Bureau Vichy right off the touchline. You know, right behind this kick for the moment that the boot hits the ball. We'll know whether it's through or not. Can we reduce the deficit now? Back down to 6 points. Hit the post and that's it. There's a terrific kick from Bureau Vichy. A Prince Fast in the Brewdog. 24-18.
Well, little Ben Conlon gets a nice offload away. And the just set his winger free. Right on the set that finish. It took some scoring, didn't it? Some pressure from Welsby. Yeah, 13 minutes in the second half. How many tries have we had for?
40 seconds to the 51st minute. It's a cracker, isn't it? It was Roger Smith. Dangerous Condon. His offloads and those of Julian Bousquet, of course, and Helen's all sorts of problems. Dobbs, another charge with Lipowicz. Catalan now looking to go back to back. Charlie Staines just over halfway.
We're starting from Rosa at the back home for Saints now in Jacob Austin for Vita.
Good kick from Sexton, well taken by Douglas. More points in this game for sure, Terry.
Catalan, the more that this game goes on, the more pressure that they'll be under. The Saints in the second half look like they're enjoying themselves.
Harris plays at Humphreys and Shorrock's now. Curtis Stirling. He's been strong. Wellesby tried to side. Davis brought down. I think they may have to stop playing then. Gets up and plays the ball though, Jake Davis. Hastings goes high. It's Bureau Bichet with a brilliant take. Well done, young man, on the real pressure. Pushed back by Cartwright. That was impressive.
Really good.
Trouble on that man.
Really good tackle, really good defense as well. It makes sense. Certainly ripping in there, aren't they?
Bureau Bichet. It's a 4 yards, quick play the ball. Cartwright on that far side, looking for some more work. There's the offload. Here's the danger. Ball goes behind. Roger Smith eventually brought down. Last tackle. Who's going to kick it? Sexton. And they're going to run it. Eventually decides to kick the ball. Trapped by Campbell. The ball goes backwards, does it? It does, says the referee.
They got away with that, didn't they, then? There was a call from the sideline, but that was someone calling Campbell. The ball went backwards. And they managed to pick it up.
Robertson and Demi Hart. Terrific game. Douglas. Here is Luca Fafita. 40 yards. Now Wellesby. Robertson on that far side. Dodd with the tackle. Robertson knocks on. There's the error. There's the frustration. Catalan will get the ball back. 24-18. Saints leading in a thriller.
An incorrect play the ball from Robertson. Good tackle from Dodd. See, he's trying to get up, play the ball, just loses it. Lose it, goes forward. I'll be disappointed, won't he? With that error. So Robertson. The refs said to Saints that no silly penalty. Exactly. That'll be the message from the sideline.
I think there's 1 or 2 chapters still to be written in this game. Cartwright with the hook.
Cartwright, he come across about 3 or 4 of his own defenders to get hold of him then. Big shots.
Now
He needs
Maria
to
through
go
the
with
back.
that.
Saints across the gap. Okay, this is Bousquet. Humphreys slips. And the offload again from Bousquet. This is where Catalan are dangerous. Little-rich over halfway. But the constant offloads. 12 of them now. And here is Bureau Bichet in space. Kick downfield and then knocks on. Well, there was the danger, and it all came from the offload. Saints get away with it. It just goes to show what Catalan are capable of.
Oh, young Jack Campbell again to the rescue for the second time in this game. Right down that left side, they've got some power happening, they've got some speed. That's Ravija. Oh, he's caught and he's looking to kick the ball back in field, but there's numbers flooding up for Catalan. And it's another big effort from the young man.
The Saints are going to find themselves inevitably, you feel, under pressure in this last 20-odd minutes. There is some looking for Fafita. Stack of hard work. Post. Offside.
the referee to Lewis Dodd that he was offside. Obviously, it mustn't have heard him. Jackson Hastings with a quick tap.
Getting through at his neck, he's looking for some tall. Yeah, good grab by Bousquet. Could have saved the third try, but here's Wellesby. What a game. Shorts in dummy half. Saints turn to attack with Robertson. Campbell! Don't you know it? What a debut! Campbell slides into the corner for his second try, and Saints come up with another. And oh God, this is scintillating. The Saints now lead 28-18.
What a game he is having. Look, a minute ago, he saved the try. Brilliant play from the young man. He saved the try. Jackson Hastings gets on the ball. He makes big inroads, doesn't he? Big play from Jackson Hastings. That's an easy 30 or 40 metres. And then you just look at Saints. They've got the numbers out wide. Brilliant play from the young man. You can even go back to Jed Cartwright's tackle when he shot the line trying to intimidate him. But Jack Campbell saves the try and then comes up with a try. Brilliant effort from that young man. To think that he didn't even think he was playing. Look at him, he's caught around the ruck area. He shows his speed, gets all the pass for the beach, forces the error. Big moments in games. Big moments in games win you those contests.
And the young man, the stroke of half time, stopped to Spura and Vichy. What would have been a massive try for Catalan on the stroke of half time. Wow. Don't we just love referee? An hour gone. Hastings again off the touchline. Can he restore the 12-point advantage? Wilson Howans just fades to the right of the post. 28-18 it is. Into the last 20 minutes.
What a second half from all Rovers men. Down by 6 points at half time. We've come out and scored 22 points in the second half. And look, really good value, haven't we? Really good attitude from Saints right across the board. Senior players leading by example, young bucks following them.
Victor. Catalan's turn to try and hit back. Latest from Huddersfield. They've levelled it against Wigan. With an hour gone there. Champions to cracking games. Friday night Super League. Here is Humphreys and Shorrock. Sirenen carried the ball well, Huntley, in the second half. Humphreys again. Wellesby, the short pass out for Cartwright. Now Hastings with a bit of room. Jack Cartwright's had a good game against his old man. John,
Really good, been really
coach
good.
of Catalan. Wellesby goes up the side of the boot. To Spurs to misfire again. And the ball goes down. It's a knock on and Saints are going to get it back. He came off the side of Jack Wellesby's boot. But a lady luck for Saints.
Well, you'll take anything, won't you? Anything that comes your way, you'll take it, won't you? Look, what's it, the foot makes the error. Gets one for the cause as well from Shorrock.
Breathtakingly brilliant game of rugby league.
I think that the forwards have done a really good job there for Saints, especially when you think like Matty Lees, Walmsley, Clement, Delaney, Stevens, Darryl Clark, all missing.
Humphreys final post. Cracking atmosphere as well. Wellesby. Hastings now is the room on this near side for Jake Davis to go towards the line. Just manages to stay and play. Sexton was in there with Cottridge to bring him down. Fafita! A couple of yards away from the line. Saints are pressing again. Shorts will have to change the whip motion. The ball is tapped backwards and Cadillac come away with it. Well, in the end, I think a poor option from Joe Shorts with Saints taking pressure move.
Yeah, on the ball play. The other was a tackle at the back. Maybe should have looked at one of the ball players with a better skill to get that kick away. And then get one last look at the line.
Kotrich as well. Spinning away from a couple. 15 minutes to go. It was fantastic. Getting back, this is the last one. Sexton will try and find some distance.
That was another solid set. Defence, Douglas now up to halfway line. Actually defended really well.
Here is Davis. Bousquet. We have a really Bousquet with the tackle. Stirling. Second half, Styril's time. Still is going. Give it to Styrilin. Plays it quickly. Roseby now in the room on that right hand side. Hastings looking for a way through, but there is none. Good defence. And Allen and from Maria. But they do go to that short side. Robinson puts the kick through. And it's taxed on by Oscuro Bichet, who saves the day for Catalan.
Yeah, he does really well, doesn't he? Because that could have been another try that they conceded then on that occasion. And Saints getting off the line here now. They can taste the victory, don't they? They've just got to make sure they affect the game plan here. 10 points up, 15 minutes to go. The worst thing they can do is try and shut up shop here. They've got to keep playing.
Here is Fatarte. This is where they're dangerous. It's Oscuro Bichet. Brought down by Sayed. Last tackle. Sexton goes long. Bounces once and twice and picked up by Wellesby. Here is Douglas now.
Douglas on his return then couldn't quite get to the halfway line. Again, got that ball. They weren't under any pressure near their own line. So it tells you they're doing something right in defence.
This tackle just inside his own hands. There is Host. A couple of opportunities still in this set for the home side. There's Wellesby. Wellesby spots a gap. Wellesby still going, looking for the offload. It goes backwards. And Shorrocks eventually knocks it backwards to Host. For the fun of the fair, and Host is veering through. Brilliant entertainment. Last tackle. Hastings with a little kick inside, and it comes off. Staines does it. The referee will say, "That's going on." It came off Robertson.
Yeah, so it's not the ball long. No, in the second half, we said what the stats in the first half. Saints have missed 22 tackles. Catalan Dragons have just missed 2 tackles. They missed 13 extra. In the second half, Saints forwards really hard.
Play 5. So down to challenging the on-field ruling. The Ferdinand's not got the mistakes. Ferdinand's not got mistakes.
Did the ball come off Staines or did the ball come off Robertson?
I thought the ball came off Harry Robertson. You can see the chance there to get to in the melee there with Harry Robertson. I still think Robertson's made the error.
The video referee Liam Rush has had some calls today in this game. It looks as if it came off the right arm of Harry Robertson.
Harry Robertson, I think he is the first to touch it then. He knocks the ball into the Catalan player. Is it Allen?
For Cadil
Well, 13 minutes to go.
It's anybody's ball, that wasn't it?
Catalan have got to score twice. They desperately need this captain's challenge to go their way. Did it come off Staines or did it come off Robertson?
still it's Robertson who come off.
So it's like
It's going to be an unsuccessful challenge as ruled there by Liam Rush. It didn't come off Harry Robertson, much relief for Catalan. They're going to get the ball back. They're going to get the ball back just 10 yards from their own line. Trailing by 10 with 13 minutes to go. The way this game has gone, we expect anything in these closing stages. Anything could happen.
Yeah, well, certainly we're going to have a big finish out, but they've got to throw absolutely everything. I'll say it to you.
The ball got knocked on. There's a knock on. And it's still unable to move with the Predator. So they've scored a try by a huge moment.
Well, you go, they celebrate today as well. They have scored a try, haven't they? They're getting really in the faces. Shorrocks gets off the line, hits Maria. Maria, as he's going down, the ball comes free. Tom Humphries goes in. It's a loose carry. Maria saying to the referee that the ball was stripped. It's a loose carry. Shorrocks off the line, gets initial good contact. As he spins away from that, Humphries comes in, does make contact with the ball. But as a front rower, when you're carrying the ball, you've got to have a better grip. But first contact really good. Humphries comes in, hits the ball. You've got to have a better carry, loose carry.
I know.
More drive. He was the 18th man, and now 6th. Would you believe it? Would you believe the drama?
There was a hero,
So
wasn't he?
look at this.
And just a player that he does, and he's done since he was 7 years of age. Pick the ball up from behind the scrum or behind the player the ball and just tip it off.
So it's a
We have too much time there.
weirdo that's
Tom
floating
Humphries.
around.
That was a big moment. So many. Who knows? Now it's Catalan's turn. A try and strike in the heart of the St Helens defence. Here is Maria.
For you?
Someone put
Shorrocks in there with Luca Fafita to make the tackle.
this oh my God, sorry. It's a lot.
Right.
We don't need to have any arguments.
Bousquet, a lovely pass, and Sexton now. Dodd finds Valtape. This man is dangerous. He's very dangerous, Valtape. Great run from the centre. Eventually brought down by Shorrocks. And here comes the threat. Dodds. And he goes, and it's blocked on.
Pressure.
The pressure on Roger Smith. The error forced. Again, celebrations from St Helens.
Yeah, well, Jet Davis saw that the pass was a looping pass. And in those time that the ball goes up in the air, it's a slow one, isn't it? And you can see Jet Davis comes up with a good chase, puts pressure on Roger Smith, and he just takes his eye off the ball, doesn't he? It'll be a happy box, won't it?
It'll be a nervous, edgy box. 10 minutes to go. 10 points in it. Sailor. Good dart out of the scrum. Robertson from dummy half. Runs into Lipovic. Shorrocks again. Hastings finds Cyrilin. Still working hard. Rowlesby with a short pass.
Well, it was out the back then. It was a 3-on-1 if the ball goes out the back to Robertson.
He held on to it. Here's Shorrocks now. And Cyrilin jogging for the line! And Cyrilin scored! And they will be that stretch and corner. Given as a try. The referee is the try. Is it the try that wins it for St Helens from Curtis Cyrilin? Or was there an obstruction in back play? All tries are checked out by the video ref. So Liam Rush will have a look. Try or
He
no.
uses caddy legs instead of
He's a tough competitor, isn't he? And it's just whether Maria, was he disadvantaged by Fafita? You see Fafita, he goes through the line, he does make contact with it, does he disadvantage him? No, this is a big call. I'd say genuinely I think that there has been contact, but I think he's okay. He's not really disadvantaged him. That's a good line from Curtis Sironen. Look, he tries to get through. Look, he can't do anything, but
We don't throw it all where they stopped it.
We're going to have a look at this. Try and get them on the field. There's going to be a formal review for obstruction. Try and not being given. Another big call on the watch has been a game of big calls. So Liam Rush, the video referee, listen, what I said before, he wanted this or moving out.
We're to follow review, checking obstruction. So we're looking at the actions of Saluka Fafita here.
So in other words, it's choking it off.
He hits Frank Maria and dents the line. Sironen then comes back on an unders line. To Frank Maria, who can't get a decent contact on it, he's already been bumped off. So they shouldn't have to defend that. The second part of the decision is then there is a second defender that Saluka Fafita obstructs because he stays in the line. That defender can't then back off to be part of that tackle. So it's going to be no try, obstruction, and penalty to Catalans.
Terry O'Connor.
Genuinely, I think it's a tough call, mate. I know that Maria does get some contact off her feet. Does it disadvantage him enough not to make contact and get a decent contact? Curtis Sironen. He goes through the line. Look, he definitely makes contact with it. He drops back on the Curtis Sironen. It's just a weak tackle from Maria.
Was a big call. Catalan still only 10 points behind. If that try had been given to Sironen, it was game over. But now it's still game on, and it may be yet with Espuro Piche on that far side. Good tackle again by young Campbell and Dave.
Bad for him, hasn't he? He's all bad for Espuro Piche.
Leaving now. Sexton trying to find space on this far side. Here is Martin.
Caddy just you're right.
Tries to offload and does, and this is where they're dangerous. Martin eventually brought down. Threatening once more. Dog hits the arrow and down it goes. It just pushed the pass too much, and Lewis Dog, the former Six man, couldn't hang on to it. 8 minutes to go. 10 points the difference.
Yeah, well, that's it now. They're forcing some errors, aren't they? Saints, the possession now has gone in favour of Saints, 51%. We've not seen that in the game. The second half has belonged to this young Saints side.
Frustration for John Cartwright.
Again, the completion rate 2 games in a row now is dropping below 70%.
Saints knowing one more try, and the job is done. Burns back on the field. Wellesby now. Here is Saluka Fafita. What a massive game he's had.
Curtis Sironen, Jacob Walls.
Robertson now. Sironen goes down. 7 minutes to go. Burns go to short side. Well read by Martin. Robertson puts the kick first. Just about hangs on to it. Just about at the second attempt. But look where they are, right on their own line.
It was not the second attempt to get all that. Now look at everyone flying in now in the Saints jersey. Solid contact going in.
Beautifully shown now. Here is Stones. 10-point ball game. Still time though. This man, Fantape, ball goes backwards.
You're kidding me.
Tackle.
I only have 15, 25 seconds of the league 25.
Getting a bit too excited then, Saints.
Okay.
Shorix goes over the top. It's come with some big efforts in defence, hasn't he?
6 minutes to go. Time still on the clock for Catalan.
The big thing though, the Dragons have for Saints, who believes that they can go on and win this game 10 points behind. Less than 6 minutes to go. Away at the Saints, the crowd against you.
Big minutes to the game today, the young French. Hastings gives away another stems. And here they come with Fontaine trying to take advantage. Sabrina, all there with Dodd. Danger signs again for St Helens. Here is leaving. Maria. 5 minutes to go. You feel they have to score here, and they may do. As Bartan wriggles away from a couple. The ball's got to ground. St Helens survive. They're all out on their feet, the Saints players. Cottridge puts the ball down. They all look absolutely shattered. But have they done enough now, Terry O'Connor?
Well, they did the extra effort, wasn't it? And the offload, they had to go for it, didn't they? Jackson Hastings is just having a word with the referee. I think he keeps pointing at Maria. There's something went on in the tackle previous. He's really not happy at all. Really not happy. He keeps pointing down at his arm.
The referee making his point.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to take control of it. So when Jackson Hastings walked away from Maria, he was pointing at his arm and he wasn't happy at all. They were going at each other. Maria still shaking. He goes down, he looks straight at the referee saying that obviously that he's bit him.
Well, that's for the future.
Well, Jackson has been reported to the referee.
Post with the drive. 4 minutes away from what would be a famous victory. Against the odds victory, that's
a massive victory.
Hastings has done well, hasn't he? He's led from the front.
At the very start of the game, and we were looking at the matchup between Jack Wells and Charlie Stone. The boys had to lead from the front, and I think that they have. I think they've really stepped up in this game.
Wellesby rolls it along the ground. Picked up by Cottridge. Under 4 minutes to go. You feel it's now or never for the Catalan Dragons.
Look at that match. The senior boys stepping up. More pleasing here for the Saints fans. He's out. Some players have performed.
Harry Evans, Matty Heppels, I should say, is back on for saves, just making a tackle there. He's worked tirelessly, Josh Allen. It looks like being in a losing cause with 3 minutes to go.
First standards for the Dragons. Really good defensively. Put himself in attack as well.
Bringing down Dodd. Staines. We're going to have to get attack. What's up against Hastings?
Great body defence, wasn't it? Jackson Hastings. They celebrated everything, aren't they? Jackson Hastings just getting caught up in a few personal battles. Can't do that. Say about your senior players leading by example.
Maybe after the tackle, a few words were said, with it being the last tackle.
Yeah, well, just got to get on with it, haven't you? You've got to keep composed. You've got to block in Jackson Hastings that's tasked with leading the side around. You can't have it losing. You've got to finish, concentrate, play a composed sort of game.
his senior debut for St Helens, 20 years of age, a delightful flag played for the local side, the Blackbrook Royals. What a moment for him. Here is Burns. Now they get a set restart. And just 2 minutes to go. Roberts, the ball is tapped backwards. Saylor picks it up. Marsh can't. Colmarsh puts it down. There's the mistake. With less than 2 minutes to go.
I think offside as well.
Yeah, offside. After dropping the ball. So, 1 minute 40. What can Catalan Dragons come up with? Their season's on the line. They lost to Leeds last week, and that really could, it should have been the end of their season. There's still a glimmer of hope, but they had to win probably 90% of their games. They had to win tonight. They're not going to win tonight with 90 seconds to go. They've got to score twice. Sexton looking for a way through. Here in Leeming now. Korea. Three Saints players wrapping him up. Leeming. Sexton. John with a little kick through, and Robertson dives on the loose ball. Harry Robertson very well. Harry Robertson still going, and eventually caught by Condon. And with less than a minute to go, the clock is ticking on what will be, in the circumstances, an incredible win for St Helens.
Yeah, huge win. You look at the season where he's got it's starting off really well. The opening 15 games, I think he won 12 of them.
Need
They
that
lost some
defines it.
players. But the performance here tonight, it's got to be it's got to be the best one of the year. Let's be honest.
Faber straightens up.
Saying that they have had a good Friday win as well.
Wellesby, is there going to be a final flourish for St Helens? Offload to Hastings. Hastings now. Robertson kept inside. Robertson puts the seal on that famous win for St Helens. What a score to round it all up on the hooter from Harry Robertson. And a win that will live long in the memory. What 46-0 by Toulouse on this ground. Only 5 days ago, 16 players sat on the sideline.
Well,
Put that chair lid down. Oh, did you like you knock it? Knock it. Yeah, I can't eat licorice. And licorice, you told me. Just leave them open.
Will do.
Sam, come on.
Don't worry, I feel like it's too warm. It is too warm. It's currently 15 degrees. 15 degrees Celsius. Modern looking how it's.
Out, come on. Get out, come on. No, I didn't forget. Yeah, you thought I didn't think you.
I mean, I've got to work on my throat because I'm getting nothing currently. Let's just check on this. Alright, so yeah, see you guys also like button, subscribe button, no share to family, friends, and even peers. Peace out, guys. After I kill the blood, after I eliminate the bloater, then I'll be ending the video. If I get like a rainbow thing, I'll use it. But if I don't, then it'll be peace out. 15-minute time skip. Alright, so yep, see you everyone. Have a good rest of the night, and there'll be a peace out for me. Bye, guys.